This is the Concept Quiz 21 review, and the problems on A and B are all solving log equations. So starting with part A, we have 3 log equations where there's log on one side of the equation. So in order to solve for x, we're going to simplify the expression or change it to exponential form. So in number 1 here, log base 7 of 7 means 7 to the power of x equals 7. So in this case, if 7 to the power of x equals 7, x must be equal to 1. On number 2, log base 5 of 1 over 625 means that 5 to the power of x must equal 1 over 625. So we know that 5 to the 4th power would be equal to 625, but since we want it to be 1 over 625, x would be equal to negative 4, because the negative exponent makes it 1 over the answer we got here. On number 3, you'll notice there's no base. When there's no base written, that is a base of 10. That's the base that your calculator uses. So this means that 10 to the 6th power is equal to x. So that would be 1 million. On part B, on the first equation, we have a log on both sides of the equation. Log base 10 here and a log base 10 here. So since there's the log base 10 on both sides of the equation, that means that this must be equal to this. So I'm going to drop the logs and set 6x squared over 2 equal to 12. So to solve that, this reduces to 3x squared equals 12, or x squared equals 4, and x could be equal to 2 or negative 2. On number 2, we do not have logs on both sides of the equation, so we're going to do what we did on 1 through 3, which is change it to exponential form. 4 to the 2nd power must be equal to this entire argument. So 4 squared equals 13x minus 3. So this is 16 plus 3 is 19. So x is equal to 19 over 13. And on number 3, again, there's only a log on one side of the equation, not on the other side. So in exponential form, 2 to the 6th power is equal to this expression. 2 to the 6th power is 64. So this would be 0 equals x squared minus 12x minus 64. We have to set it equal to 0 to solve, because we're going to factor this expression, so we can use the zero product property. So if we do the diamond method here, negative 64 goes on the top and negative 12 goes on the bottom. So this would be two numbers that multiply to negative 64, so negative 16 times 4, but also add to negative 12. So our factors are x minus 16 and x plus 4. So by zero product property, either x minus 16 equals 0 or x plus 4 equals 0. So we get x equals 16 or x equals negative 4. Alright, on part C, we have an exponential equation, and we're trying to solve for x. So I'm going to subtract 15 from both sides. So 2 times 5 to the x equals 20. And then divide by 2, so 5 to the x equals 10. And the only way we're able to solve this equation without having to guess and check is by using logs. So the power property of logs tells us that if I log both sides, then I'm able to move the exponent x to the front. So that would give me x multiplied by log 5 equals log 10. So if I'm solving for x, I would have to divide both sides by log 5, so it would be log 10 divided by log 5, which is answer number 3.